Hello everyone. This is Dr. K. Jagannayaki, Professor in MBA Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. So today I would like to discuss with you about the problem solving and critical thinking questions which are related to Module 3, which is basically focused on market structures and perfect competition. After going through this topic, the learner will be able to understand the concept of critical thinking and problem solving in managerial economics. One can also know how to apply these economic concepts in real life. So the first one is, how does an individual firm behave under perfect competition? Also explain the firm and the industry equilibrium under perfect competition. So under perfect competition, an individual firm behaves as a price taker due to the presence of many buyers and sellers in the market, where each firm's output is a small fraction of the total market supply. So, behavior of an individual firm under perfect competition while taking the price. Since the market price is determined by the overall supply and demand in the market, an individual firm has no influence on the price. It accepts the market price as given. So, as we know, in case of perfect market, the individual firm they used to determine their price based on the industry's price, based on the other competitors that are available in the market. Coming to the profit maximization, the firm aims to maximize its profit, which is the difference between total revenue and total cost. How can we find out total revenue? Total revenue is the product of price and quantity, and whereas total cost is derived from the firm's cost structure. The firm will produce at the output level where marginal cost equal to marginal revenue. In perfect competition, marginal revenue equals the market price, so the firm produces where MC is equal to P. Then coming to the short run decisions, in the short run, a firm may continue to produce even if it incurs losses as long as it can cover its variable cost. So in this case, P is greater than average variable cost, where ABC is the average variable cost. If the price falls below the average variable cost, the firm will shut down in the short run because it cannot cover its variable cost. Coming to the long run decisions, in the long run, firms can enter or exit the market. So, in case of perfect markets, there is no entry exit barriers. As a result, anyone can enter easily and they can also exit from the market. So, if firms in the market are making abnormal profits, new firms will enter, increasing supply and driving down prices until only normal profits are made. Conversely, if firms are making losses, some will exit and decreasing supply and rising prices until the remaining firms are making normal profits. Coming to the firm and industry equilibrium under perfect competition, here we are going to discuss about short run equilibrium and long run equilibrium. So let us take short run equilibrium. In the short run equilibrium is reached when the quantity supplied equals the quantity demanded at the prevailing market price. So each firm produces at the point where its marginal cost equals the marginal price. So wherever the marginal cost equal to the market price, then that is known as short run equilibrium, where the demand is equal to supply. So the industry supply curve is the horizontal summation of all individual firms' supply curves. Coming to the long run equilibrium, in the long run, all firms in the industry will be making normal profits. It means zero economic profit. This occurs when P is equal to ATC. So whenever the market price equal to average total cost for each firm, meaning that firms cover all their costs including a normal profit. So, entry and exit of firms ensure that economic profits are zero in the long run, resulting an equilibrium where no firm has an incentive to enter or exit. So, the long run industry supply curve may be perfectly elastic if resources are freely available, or it could be slope upward or downward depending on the nature of industry's cost structure. Coming to the graphical presentation, if you take the example of short run, the individual firm supply curve is its marginal cost curve above the average variable cost curve. The market supply curve is the aggregate of all individual supply curves. But whereas in case of long run, the firm's marginal cost curve intersects the average total cost curve at its minimum point, where P is equal to ATC is equal to MC. The industry supply curve reflects the conditions of free entry and exit. So, whereas short run equilibrium, whenever we are taking into consideration, the market demand and supply curves intersect at the equilibrium price, which is denoted as P star. An individual firm sets its output where P star is equal to marginal cost. Coming to the long run equilibrium, the entry and exit of firms adjust the supply curve such that the equilibrium price equals the minimum point of average total cost curve for each firm. So the long run supply curve of the industry may be perfectly elastic at the price where the firms make normal profit. So, coming to the conclusion, under perfect competition, firms are price takers and maximize profits where MC equals the market price. So, short run equilibrium involves firms covering their variable cost, while long run equilibrium ensures that all firms make normal profits with no incentive for entry or exit. The market achieves efficiency as resources are allocated optimally and the output level corresponds to the point where the sum of consumer and producer surplus is maximized. Let us take second question. Explain the role of time factor in the determination of price. Also explain price output determination in case of perfect competition. The time factor plays a crucial role in the determination of price in economics. It affects how supply and demand responds to changes in market conditions and consequently influences price adjustments. Coming to the role of time factor in price determination. So let us take the difference between short run versus long run. So when we discuss about short run, in the short run, at least one factor of production is fixed. Firms cannot adjust all their inputs immediately in response to changes in market conditions. So prices can be sticky due to contractual obligations, menu cost, and other frictions. Supply is relatively inelastic here. Coming to the long run, in the long run, all factors of production are variable and firms can enter or exit the market, adjust all inputs, and optimize production processes. So, prices are more flexible and supply is more elastic. Then, let us discuss about immediate run. So, this is a very short period during which firms cannot change any inputs and only existing inventories can be sold. So, price changes are determined solely by demand fluctuations. So, due to the demand fluctuations, we can see there will be changes in terms of the prices of the products. And coming to the adjustment process, short run adjustment means firms adjust output by varying labor and other variables inputs. Prices may increase if demand rises, but significant changes in supply are constrained by fixed factors. Long run adjustment here, the firms can invest in new capital, enter or exit the market, and fully adjust their production capacity. So, this leads to a more significant supply response to changes in demand, stabilizing prices over time. Then price and output determination in perfect competition. So short run price and output determination. Here we used to discuss about the market equilibrium. So in the short run, the equilibrium price and output are determined by the intersection of market demand and supply curves. The firm behavior, each firm takes the market price as given P star and produces output where its marginal cost MC equals the marginal price. MC is equal to P star. Coming to the graphical representation, the market equilibrium is found at the intersection of the industry supply and demand curves. So, the individual firm's equilibrium is where the horizontal price line, which is denoted as P star, intersects the firm's marginal cost curve above the average variable cost ABC curve. Long run price and output determination. In this case, the market equilibrium will be the firms can enter or exit the market very easily in the long run, and the long run equilibrium price P star is determined where the market demand equals the market supply at the point where firms make normal profits, which is the zero economic profit. Firms' behavior in the long run, firms produce at the output level where the market price equals the minimum point of their average total cost ATC curve. So as a result, the firm's behavior, if you take in the long run, P is equal to MC is equal to ATC. Coming to entry exit, if firms are making supernormal profits, new firms will enter, increasing supply and driving down prices until only normal profits are made. So, if firms are making losses, some will exit, reducing supply and driving up prices until the remaining firms make normal profits. Coming to the graphical representation, the industry supply curve adjusts with entry exit of firms. The long run equilibrium occurs where the adjusted supply curve intersects the demand curve. The firm's equilibrium is at the point where the price equals the minimum average total cost and marginal cost. In case of short run equilibrium, if you take graphical explanation, let us consider industry. The intersection of short run supply curve S and demand curve D determines the market price P star and quantity Q star. Whereas at firm level, each firm produces where its marginal cost curve intersects the horizontal line at P star. If P star is greater than ABC, the firm makes a profit of break even. If P star is equal to average total cost. So break even is that point where the company neither generate profits nor losses. So long run equilibrium at industry level, the entry exit of firms adjust the supply curve until it intersects the demand curve at the price where the firms can earn normal profits. So in this case, P is equal to minimum of average total cost. But whereas at firm level, each firm produces at the point where P is equal to marginal cost is equal to average total cost, ensuring zero economic profit. It means that the company can generate only normal profits. So, in conclusion, to this particular thing, in perfect competition, the time factor influences price determination by affecting how quickly firms can adjust their production in response to market changes. So, in the short run, prices can be more volatile due to fixed factors, while in the long run, firms fully adjust, leading to stable prices, and as a result, they can generate normal profits. So, coming to price and output determination, it involves achieving equilibrium where firms produce at a level where marginal cost equals market price. And in the long run, this also equals the minimum average total cost. Demonstrate how the price is determined under conditions of perfect competition. Illustrate this with the help of diagrams. So, as we know, under perfect competition, the price is determined by the interaction of market supply and demand. So, individual firms are price takers, meaning they accept the market price as given and cannot influence it. Here, a step by step explanation of price determination under perfect competition illustrated with diagrams. So let us look at the first diagram, market equilibrium. In the market for a good, the equilibrium price is P star and quantity Q star are determined where the market supply curve S intersect the market demand curve D. And second case is the firm's equilibrium in the short run. In the short run, the individual firm accepts the market price P star as given and produces where its marginal cost MC equals the market price. So this is where the marginal cost equals the market price. So intersection point is that the firm's equilibrium is at point P star, which is equal to marginal cost. The third one, short run industry supply. The industry supply curve is the horizontal summation of all individual firm supply curves. It intersects the market demand curve at the equilibrium price. So in this case, P star is the equilibrium price. Next, firms equilibrium in the long run. So in the long run, firms can enter or exit the market. The equilibrium price is where the firms make normal profit. It means that where P is equal to MC is equal to ATC. Coming to long run industry equilibrium, in the long run, entry and exit of firms adjust the industry supply curve until firms make normal profits. So that's what exhibited in case of this particular graph. So in perfect competition, the market equilibrium price and quantity are determined where the market supply and demand curves intersect. Individual firms accept the market price and produce where their marginal cost equals this price. In the short run, firms can make abnormal profits or losses. In the long run, entry and exit of firms ensure that all firms make normal profits and the market price equals the minimum average total cost. These diagrams illustrate the concept of short run and long run equilibrium in a perfectly competitive market.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.